everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a combination of my January and my February favorites. I'm very sorry you guys, I've had things in my life that have been changing quite a bit since the beginning of the year and I've not had time to dedicate putting together a January favorite, so that's why I'm going to combine the two. So obviously we're going to start off with makeup and foundation. The first one being this one right here, the KBD Beauty Good Apple Serum Foundation. Now this is not a new foundation by any means. My shade is in medium 39 and it's actually what I'm wearing right now. Anyway, so this is a full coverage, non-transferable, matte looking, naturally matte foundation. I absolutely adore this foundation, and because it has got a serum texture, it doesn't apply to the face as thickly as other full coverage foundations. It glides very nicely over the face, almost like using a lotion over the face. That's the way that the kind of texture glides over the skin. Looks flawless. It gives a really nice airbrush finish. This is an excellent foundation, and I remember when this actually first came out, this was a holy grail of mine. I would say this is probably the foundation that I've used the most, to the point where I'd say I've finished about half of it. This is the Dolce & Gabbana Everlast foundation. My shade is 14W Light Medium. This is another full coverage foundation. This is non-transferable as well. It contains SPF. It has SPF 20 in it. It is a 24-hour coverage foundation, and the reason why I tend to use this so much and love it so much is because of the fact that it lasts so long on the face, still manages to look very natural on the face. I'm very busy these days. I'm out of the house for over 12 hours at a time. Sometimes I'm going here, I'm going there. I need something that will stay on my face. I need something that will look fresh throughout the day up until I come home at night, and this one hits the mark every single time. It is luxurious. Obviously it's an expensive foundation, but I would say this is worth the money, to the point where when this finishes I probably will repurchase it again. The new Anastasia Beverly Hills Impeccable foundation. My shade is in 3W, and if you guys saw my review you'll know that this is a little bit warm for me, but obviously I bought it when I was at my pay list, so I'm sure that over the next 2 to 3 months it will match me a lot better. This is a medium to full buildable coverage foundation. Now it does not last as long as the other foundations, however it seems to work well for me on days where I only want to wear foundation for a couple of hours. The KBD Beauty Good Apple Serum Concealer. This is a new one of mine that I recently bought to replace the old one. This one, again, when it came out, holy grail, absolutely love it. I've been using it every single day since I repurchased it. Shade is in medium 129. Full coverage, serum consistency, minimal blending needed, doesn't crease as long as you set it. It's what I'm wearing on my under eye area, and because of the fact that it is so full coverage, a little bit goes a really long way. And I do like serum kind of textures for under eye concealers, because you don't get that thickness and the need to have to blend it out so much as, for example, maybe the Tarte Shape Tape, which has got a thicker consistency. I absolutely love this, and obviously that's the reason why this is a secondary purchase. So Too Faced released 2 brand new Cloud Crush blush shades, because these were so popular when they came out, and I understand why. They're really finely milled, they glide under the skin beautifully, they've got a nice matte kind of finish, they don't accentuate texture, they're very, very pigmented. I've got quite a lot of the original line, so when they released these 2 new ones I knew that I would love them. If you guys remember this shade, which was always sold out, which was Candy Clouds, it was like a viral shade in 2023. It's a baby pink color. You can see that obviously I've hit pan on it and it's nearly finished. One thing you do have to remember is these are quite powdery, so only tap off a little bit because you will get through it quite quickly. Now the problem with baby bubblegum pink kind of colors is that with deeper skin tones they can look quite ashy, and I like the fact that Too Faced obviously took that into consideration, and that's why they released this shade right here, which is called Super Candy Clouds. So for those people that found that shade a bit too ashy and pale for them, definitely try this one and see what it looks like in terms of the color. It's exactly the same as the other one, but it's just a little bit deeper, meaning that it will work well for deeper skin tones, especially for those people that always feel left out because of the fact that obviously this color looks quite ashy on them. And that is actually what I'm wearing on my cheeks right now. And then we've got this other shade here called Berry Dreamy. It is a deep plummy berry kind of color. This one I find a little bit patchy, but I've noticed that it is because of this kind of pigment. The same goes with eyeshadows of this color and even lipsticks of this color sometimes. It's got something to do with the pigment. However, you just have to blend it out a little bit more than you would, for example, the other ones, and it works beautifully fine. It's a gorgeous, stunning color. It would actually go well with what I'm wearing right now, but overall I'm very happy with this too. Also, I got a lot of these things from Look Fantastic. If you use my code Charlena, you get, I think, 22% off. It's like an influencer discount. Always make sure to look at my info section underneath this video, because you will see the things that you can get from Look Fantastic and you get an amazing discount. Some more blushes that I was loving for the past couple of weeks are these brand new Maybelline Sunkisser matte blushes. If you guys remember last year, they came out with the shimmery version, so now they've got the matte versions, which I actually prefer because I've got textured skin. Shimmery blushes just accentuate texture a lot of the time, so I was really happy that I picked up these. I've got a full review video on these along with face swatches, and I've been loving all three of these. So we've got the shade Pink Mirage, this super bright red shade called Spicy Red. Can't wait to use this in the summer. It will look amazing on the skin. And then this berry shade here called Berry Brunch. A little bit goes a really long way with these. They blend out very easily. They don't rub off. They're almost transfer proof. And what I like about them is that they're very easy to blend on the face. When it comes to cream products, sometimes you can get patchiness, and that doesn't happen with these. And I've also noticed that once I apply my foundation and powder, then apply these, the powder doesn't actually lift off and the foundation doesn't lift off, which can happen with a lot of cream products. All right, so let's move on to lipsticks now. So recently in Europe, I know that MAC came out with these lip kits, and I don't know why they have shown it in a certain way online. It shows as if you get one box with a lipstick and a lip liner in it, but you don't. They come individually, and they come in a lot of their very popular shades, so like Ruby Woo, Velvet Teddy, that sort of thing, with a matching lip liner to go with it as well. So if you were thinking ordering from the website you're going to get it as a set, like as in one box, you don't. You get them like this, because I was like, where's the box that they show online? It's not. You get them individually like this. So you get one of the new formula Maximal matte lipsticks, and then you get one of their lip pencils. I've not tried the new Maximal matte lipsticks at all since they were released, so I was very interested to see how they would come out. So I will share with you guys the first lip kit that I got. I got the shade Mehr. If you remember, this one came out with like a South Asian themed collection many moons ago. This is very, very popular with people from the South Asian community because it's very flattering against our skin tone. Then with it comes this lip liner, which is the very, very popular Soar lip liner, which is like a deepened kind of dirty pink sort of color. Again, goes really well with brown skin tones. And that's actually what I'm wearing on my lips literally right now. So I've got the lip liner on and I've got the lipstick on, and as you can see, it complements my skin tone very nicely. For people that have got kind of yellowy undertones, and also people like myself that even though my skin is a certain color, my lips are a lot darker, so this flatters my lips very nicely, and I'm very happy with this. In terms of the lipsticks, obviously I'm going to say something seeing as it's the first time I'm using them. They're all right. They're not bad. I don't think they're the best matte lipsticks out there. I think MAC could have done a lot better. However, they are still better than they used to be, and I do have to say that the lip liners are a lot more creamier. They used to be so scratchy and drag on the lips, so I'm very happy with the quality of both of these, and I'm obviously very happy with the color. And then I also got the Velvet Teddy set as well. This is another popular color for quite a lot of people. Brownish, kind of everyday nudie brown kind of color. Shows up differently obviously against all skin tones. And then with it comes a Boldly Bare lip liner, which is again another very popular lip liner from MAC's original collection. And I like how they both look. This is the kind of color that I've been wearing to work. It's quite a subtle kind of shade, but at the same time it still gives color to the face. It's not nude, so it's like a warm reddish kind of brown that will go well with all skin tones, again in particular with brown skin tones, because obviously I bought it because I'm a brown skin tone person, even though nowadays I look kind of beige. The KVD Beauty Hyperlight liquid lipsticks, you guys know I absolutely adore these. I've got quite a lot of them, and this color is in Spiked Celosia. This is like the perfect pink nude shade, again for people that have got darker lips such as myself. This is a great color to wear to work. This is a great color to wear on first dates when you don't want to kind of overpower how you look and you want to go for something quite subtle, but at the same time it's almost like it's my lips but a lot better. And obviously the fact that it is long wearing, it's got such a light kind of texture. It's not thick like a lot of other liquid lipsticks, but at the same time you still get full pigment just from one wear, and it does not come off. No matter what you eat, drink, whatever touches your mouth, it remains, and I absolutely love these. So that's it for all the makeup that I've been loving over the past 2 months. Now I'm going to move on to a couple of pieces of skincare. I haven't really changed up my skincare routine that much, and I haven't bought any new skincare recently. When it comes to skincare, your skin actually actually needs 3 to 4 months to actually show the full effects of any kind of skincare that you're using. Plus I just haven't had the need to actually replace anything because I've been loving them so much. I'm actually going to start off with a body care product because I love this so much that I've actually just purchased another one. This is Lush's olive body butter. Now it is pricey, I think it's about £20, but it's so worth the money. Firstly, a little bit goes a really long way. When you apply it to the skin, your skin glistens, but at the same time it's not sticky and doesn't stick to your skin. The scent is so gorgeous that it actually stays on the skin up until I have a shower the next time. That's how strong it is, but it's a very comforting kind of smell and I absolutely love it. It's very, very nourishing, very moisturizing. The great thing about this is that the olives from here come from an olive farm in West Bank in Palestine. So if you were to purchase this, you would actually be contributing towards the people that work on the farms. So not only is this a great product, the initiative behind it is great as well. My dear Klairs Maple Energy Infusing Serum is sadly right at the end. You will not see it again in the next month's video because I love this. I've literally finished it. It's amazing. It contains squalene, which is known for strengthening the skin and at the same time kind of hydrating and moisturizing it. It contains triple peptide blend and maple tree sap. It's for glow and suppleness, so I only use this at night because it has got that slightly richer texture that you can see shiny on the face, but the way that my skin feels so soft and bouncy in the morning is the reason why I've loved this so much. And that serum was actually the reason that I went later on and then purchased the Maple Energy Infusing Cream. So it also contains squalene, peptides and maple tree sap, and it is for nutrition for the skin. It smooths the skin, again making it soft and supple. So I was a lot of the time using them both together. I still will obviously carry on using it even though my serum is finished. It just feels great on the face and I love it when I wake up in the morning and my skin just looks bouncy and soft. So next up is this serum, which is something new that I started using in February. I already owned it, I didn't actually buy it. This is the Skin 1004 Madagascar Centella Hyalu-Cica Blue Serum. Some of these names are so unnecessarily long. So this is a non-sticky kind of gel sort of serum. So it's got a very watery kind of texture. It's for moisturizing the skin, soothing the skin, brightening the skin, as well as great for anti-aging. Contains quite a lot of different types of hyaluronic acid as well as niacinamide, obviously for pore care. So far I've been very happy with this. This I've been using in my morning skincare routine. This one right here is still one of my favorites and I can't tell if it's finished yet. I think it's about half finished because you can't tell because, well, you can't see through it. As much as I love this lovely kind of lilac sort of glass bottle, you can't tell whether it's finishing until it finishes. This is the by Wishtrend Pore Smoothing Bakuchiol Serum. You guys, this is literally one of those ones, and I've mentioned it to you guys before. You apply it to your face at night. When you wake up in the morning and apply your makeup, it's like you've got no pores. It's just amazing the way that it just gets to work immediately. And obviously it contains Bakuchiol, which is a plant-derived version of retinol. So it helps with anti-aging, wrinkles and that sort of thing. I am so happy with this. I absolutely love it, and this is something, as soon as I feel like it's about to finish, I'm definitely going to buy another one. Another serum type ampule that I've been using regularly to the point where I've just noticed it's half finished. It's because I use it sometimes at night and sometimes in the day because it has got that very light watery kind of texture that absorbs into the skin very, very quickly, so you can use it as and when you want. This is the Mehr 6 Peptide Complex. This is basically for anti-aging. It is a high strength peptide serum which has been created to obviously target multiple signs of aging. And then the last product, which I continuously shove down you guys' throat, is the Inky List Bioactive Ceramide Repairing and Plumping Moisturizer. This obviously I use at night as it's very rich and intense. I know some people love that whole sensorial feel of having a rich moisturizer on the face. Bear in mind, just because something is rich in texture doesn't always mean that it's actually moisturizing your face heavily, but this one definitely does. This is another one that's obviously been created for anti-aging, for very dry skin, to help with fine lines and wrinkles, loss of firmness, saggy skin. I actually find this very, very nourishing to use on the face, which is why this is like my second tub, and I'm sure I've got a backup of this as well. It very much repairs the skin, plumps up the skin, just as it says in the name. So this is one that I would definitely recommend, especially for those of you that have been suffering over the winter with very dry skin because of how cold it is, and then at the same time suffering because of the heating indoors. So this is a great kind of transitional product to use also going from winter into spring. That's it for my favorites for January and February 2025. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all soon.